Welcome to another edition of Future Ambassador. My name is Odin, the follower Israel, the regular anchor for the program, Future Ambassador. Why Future Ambassador? We believe the future of Nigeria lies in the hands of our youth. Our voice, our actions, our reactions shape who we know today or shape tomorrow. This program will be coming to your view on this station, IJEBU from 7:30 p.m. And this program provide a platform for us to learn, unlearn, and relearn. If you are youth, undergraduates, this is your program. And this program has two interesting segments. The first segment is the campus gist, where we bring you stories from each campuses. And the second segment, we dive into the real conversation. We dive into the issues that matter in our society, how youth can navigate their way in order to become a successful person. Now, before we dive into the first segment, let's go on a musical break.
Wanna make love on the moon, dancing to my tunes. Is it too much? It's not too much. I wanna be a forest if wishes were horses. Is it too much? It's not too much. If I want money, I do what I got to say. If I want money, I'ma buy my shoto, I'ma buy my foya, I'ma buy me. Yeah, yeah. I wanna be a billionaire, billionaire, yeah, yeah. I wanna be a billionaire, billionaire, yeah, yeah.
Welcome back from the short musical break. If you are just joining, this is Future Ambassador live from the studio of IJEBU. Now we are diving into the first segment of the program, which is the campus gist, where I'll be introducing my colleague in person of Fumibi to give us the latest campus gist for this week.
Hello, amazing students. Welcome to another exciting edition of Campus Gist, your trusted source for the latest news and inspiring stories from campuses across Nigeria. I'm your host, Fumibi, and I'm delighted to have you join us once again. LASUCOM inducts 46 new nurses. We begin this week in Lagos, where the Lagos State University College of Medicine, LASUCOM, celebrated another remarkable milestone with the induction of 46 new nurses into the nursing profession. Representing the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Oseni Taiwo Afis reminded the inductees that nursing is much more than any degree. He described it as a profession founded on compassion, integrity, patience, and selfless service to humanity. Also speaking at the ceremony, the Registrar of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, Dr. Alhaji Ndagi Al-Azan, encouraged the new nurses to embrace lifelong learning, noting that the healthcare sector continues to evolve and professionals must continually update their knowledge and skills. The ceremony also featured awards for outstanding graduates. Fatima Olayinka Adeyemi emerged as the best graduating student, while Temidayo Samuel Lawal received the award for the best students in the registered nurse examination. Congratulations to all the inductees as they begin their journey of serving humanity through healthcare. WAEC releases 2026 WAEC results. Still on education, the West Africa Examination Council, WAEC, has officially released the 2026 May and June WAEC results, and candidates can now check their results through the official WAEC portal. According to the examination body, over 1.95 million candidates sat for the examination. Out of this number, 61.54% obtained at least 5 credits, including English language and mathematics, the minimum requirements for admission into most higher institutions. Meanwhile, 38.46% did not meet this benchmark, while 167,486 results were withheld over alleged examination malpractice pending their further investigation. Congratulations to all candidates who met the admission requirements. We wish you success as you pursue admission into the institution of your choice. For those who did not achieve the desired results, remember that setbacks are temporary. Stay determined, work harder, and never give up on your dreams. Federal government begin training of 4,000 tractor operators. From the classroom, we move to agriculture, where the federal government has commenced the training of 4,000 tractor operators and mechanics under the National Agricultural Mechanization Service Providers Program. The initiative is designed to improve food production, modernize farming practices, and create employment opportunities for young Nigerians. For young people interested in building careers in agriculture and agricultural mechanization, this presents an excellent opportunity to acquire valuable skills and contribute to national development. It also trains lecturers on entrepreneurship education. Still on educational development, Lagos State University LASU has concluded a 3-day Tensford-sponsored training program aimed at strengthening entrepreneurship education. The training introduced lecturers to a practical method that teaches students to identify opportunities, solve problems creatively, build partnerships, and start businesses using available resources instead of waiting for perfect conditions. Participants also explored how artificial intelligence can support entrepreneurship, education, and innovation. The program is expected to improve teaching methods while equipping graduates with practical entrepreneurial skills. LASU has once again demonstrated its commitment to producing graduates who can become employers of labor rather than job seekers. We hope other institutions will adopt similar initiatives. Nigeria teenager becomes world chess champion. Not to a story that has made the entire nation proud. 14-year-old Goodness Ekunke has made history by winning the FIDE World Amateur Rapid Chess Champion held in Abuja. His outstanding performance has once again placed Nigeria on the global chess map and served as a powerful reminder that talent, discipline, hard work, and determination can open doors to international success. From all of us as future ambassadors, congratulations to our young champion. We wish him even greater accomplishments in the years ahead. AAUA lecturers suspend strike. There is good news for students of Adekunle Ajasin University, Akungba, Akoko, AAUA. The Academic Staff Union of University ASU has suspended its industrial action following the payments of outstanding salary areas owed to lecturers. As a result, academic activities are expected to resume fully at the university. While this development brings relief to students, it also highlights the recurring issue of salary delay in Nigeria's public university and the urgent need for lasting solutions. Students are advised to remain in contact with their department for updates on lectures, examinations, and other academic activities. And that's all we have for this week's edition of Campus Gist. As always, keep believing in yourself, stay committed to your academic goals, and remember that every great achievement begins with determination, discipline, and consistency. I'm your host, Fumi B. Thank you for watching. Join us again next Tuesday for another exciting edition of Campus Gist. Until then, stay informed, stay inspired, and keep winning. Bye for now. Thank you.
$1 billion is a lot of money. Now I want you to tell me, what are you going to do with it?
I wanna wake up in a Lamborghini. I want to fly for Santorini. They
Welcome back from the short musical break. If you are just joining, this is Future Ambassador live from the studio of NTA IJEBU. Now we move into the second segment of the program where we dive into the real conversation. We discuss issues that happen in our society and also in campuses at large. Today, we are taking the conversation a step further with another life changing topic, developing the right mindset towards success. Why some people believe that success is just by wealth, some believe that it's just by purpose discovery, some believe that being a successful person require a lot of hard working and diligence. Now we are going to check what truly defines success. Now, with statistics, we have over 80 over 20. We have 80 that are not successful, and we have 20% that are top successful. Why? What really causes the matter? And how youths can navigate their own way to be a successful person. Joining me today, I have a person of good personality, my one of my classmates in primary school there, in person of Adigbeson Peace Deborah. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you, Uncle. Hi, everyone. My name is Adebeson Peace Deborah. Nice to meet you all.
Wow. So let's dive into the real conversation. Some people believe that success means different things to people. Why some people measure it by wealth or achievements. Others believe it's by purpose, discovering, fulfillment, and making a positive impact. Let's dive into it. To begin, how will you personally define success? And in your own opinion, what does it really mean for someone to be successful?
To me, success is peace of mind plus progress. It doesn't mean it's not just about having money or having just many titles. If a successful person is someone who wakes up with purpose, who is moving forward, learning every day, even if it's just a person is in a small world, if so far you are learning and moving forward, I count it as success.
That peace of mind, let's dive into it. What do you mean by peace of mind? Like, if I have peace of mind, that's I am success. Wow. Do you have any explanation with that?
Peace of mind means you are in your right state of mind. You have a direction you are going to, and you are moving forward to it.
Oh, it's a direction that you are moving to. Wow. So many experts believe that before anyone can achieve success, they must first develop the right way of thinking. So our mindsets often determine how we respond to opportunity and challenges. But listen, we often hear people saying that success starts with mind. What is the relationship between the mindset and success?
Mindset is the foundation
Hmm.
in the sense that if before any inventory there is it is like a blueprint. It is a blueprint before any innovation. Behind every brand, behind every inventory, we have the mindset because it is pictured mentally before it is now brought out physically.
So what's now the relationship between what we call thinking versus mindset? You know, you said mindset is just like a blueprint. What is now thinking?
Thinking is when you are just, to me, thinking is like having a picture frame on your brain, like on your head, just thinking it. But mindset is working towards it.
Mindset is working towards it. So why is having right mindset so important? We are talking of right mindset. Why is it important?
It's important in the sense that it lays your foundation to your success. Do you understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It lays your foundation to your success in the sense that if you have, maybe let's take for instance an architect and a building that maybe someone brought in a building or something like that. An architect has already planned it. He has already looked at it, and if the architect does not have the right mindset on how to use the land or the design very well, you might not be able to design the building to your taste.
Well, so there are many people who work very hard but still struggle. So do you think the missing factor is mindset? Or is possible for someone to succeed without having the right mindset?
To me, I don't think it's possible for someone to succeed without having a right mindset.
Okay.
Because mindset is like I've said it the other time, is the foundation, is also the direction. If someone is just busy digging on pointless ground, such a person will go broke and very tired. But if you have a if you have a direction, which is your mindset, and you know it's like you have a goal that you are working up towards, to even small steps to bring results.
Okay, should we say that some people are watching us there, like they are failing consistently and they are very, very good in working. I mean, hard working. So, and they want to hear from you. Are they still having, they are moving forward, but they are failing. They are failing. They keep failing, but they are very, very diligent to their work. Are we saying the reason why they are failing is because they don't have right mindset and
It's
they are
two
hard
things.
working?
Hard work is different from purpose.
Okay.
If you are hard work means you are very, very diligent at your work. Hard work can be in different ways. Some people are working very hard just to obtain income, just to obtain profit, and some people, they are working because they love their work. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So hard work comes in different ways. If you are working through your right direction, through your right goal, then you possibly see results.
So now the reason why some people are failing is because they are working, they are not working towards the right.
Mindset.
Oh, so let's check this. Let's check this. For young people watching us today, how can they begin to develop a positive mindset that leads to success? Are there simple daily habits that can help them in order to cultivate this?
Of
How?
course, there are daily habits. But for someone who wants to cultivate the mindset, should at least imbibe these 3 daily habits. Guide your thoughts. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself you are capable, you are able to do it, you can do it. And learn about your thoughts, learn those thoughts. If you like daily read maybe for 15 minutes, things that grow you, things that make you believe in yourself for at least 15 minutes, and you act it.
Guide yourself.
You guide your thoughts, you learn it, and you act it.
I think this thing leads to last week's discussion where we discussed on developing how to read. Now, one of the reasons why you can guide your mindset, or one of the major factors, is by what? Reading every day. So let's dive into it. We know our environment actually influences us a lot, but there is someone there at home. The person has a good motive, but around the person, I mean the surroundings, family, friends, they have bad mindsets thinking. So how should the person navigate this thing in order to make sure that the person should be successful in life?
The
Associate
level of
yourself.
people you
Yeah.
associate with determines you.
Yeah.
Let's say you live with people who lament, who complain. Definitely, a time will come, you also start disbelieving in yourself. You also start lamenting, start complaining. But when you are surrounded by those people and you don't want to cut ties with them, you don't want to leave them, there is something you have to do. Just listen to them, but don't absorb it. Be intentional.
You what women?
You listen to such a thing, but you stay focused. You focus on what you want to do. I'm not saying you should not associate with them, but you should associate with them, but you should have some certain limits. You should learn their mistakes. Focus on why they keep complaining. Figure it out so that you won't make the same mistake.
Okay, there is someone there. The person wrote jam several times. Let's check this one. Check why X several. But the person keep failing. Can we still tell the person that the person should get up and rise up in order to make sure that he can rise again?
Of course.
How?
If the person believes in his or herself.
And yes, I guess the person should believe in him or herself. But family background, keep telling the person cannot make it, negative things. So what? Okay, if the person does not believe it, because some people are watching there, and we are only saying this because it is something that we can do, not to relieve the person. So what do you think in mind that you can tell the person?
What I can tell the person is that if the person is my friend, or if I know the person very well, and so they are telling such a person that he can't make it, he can't make it in life or become successful, I'll just tell the person to believe that he can do it, work towards it, be consistent. Behind every success is a failure. Failure is not a limit.
Thank you so much. Behind every success. Today, world offer endless opportunity through technology, but it is also prevents many distractions that can easily take young people away from their goals. We live in the digital world filled with social media, entertainment, and distraction. How can young people stay focused on their goal without losing focus?
Social media is a tool. Social media is a tool. It builds and it breaks. You are the one that you'll be intentional about it. You follow pages that will build you. You follow pages that help or motivate your mindset, that goes in line with your goal. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you ask yourself this question: this 1 hour I'm using on social media, this time I'm using on social media, is it taking me closer to my goal, or is making me go further?
Jesus. God.
So I think if you continue to follow pages that are going to build us, I think it's going to bring about more right mindsets towards success.
Oh, so is it okay? You spending 2 hours on social media, check. If you don't get anything profitable in it, my brother, my sister, you are losing focus. Now, check if you want to go on social media platform, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, check. Am I checking these or am I looking into these towards my purpose, towards my direction? Let's check this one. Many young people are facing significant economic and social challenge. Despite this reality, maintaining the right mindset remain an important part of overcoming obstacles. Many Nigeria's youth are dealing with unemployment, economic hardship, and uncertain about the future. But how can they remain motivated, maintain the right mindset despite this challenge?
Unemployment is very, very rampant.
Yeah.
And I can say is that I have faced it a time like that before. This is where skill acquisition comes in.
Oh, wow.
From the start, if you want to, let's say you want to learn a skill, you want to gain a knowledge about something, you would have already, let's take a department, for example, maybe a department in school, you want to join an art department, a commercial department, you already have a profession you want to dive into that will lead you to pass through that line. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is where skill acquisition comes in, or this is where you have to have something doing as a lady, as a guy, as a youth. You have to have something doing. You have to learn a skill just in case because of this unemployment.
So the thing we are trying to tell the viewers at home, in order to navigate all this kind of economic hardship and some other things like that that can make youth feel irrelevant in the society, they should make use of skills
and talents.
When should a young guy or a lady is looking up to, oh, I want to become a successful, to start these skills acquisition? Is there hope for them after they graduate to learn these skills acquisition?
Of course, there is hope for them before they graduate, because I feel that you should do that before going into the uni. You should do that before going into the uni. Like for me now, I'm an aspiring English student, but I already have my skill acquisition. I already have my skills, and I've already looked up to building my brand before I even step into the uni. Because I know after the uni, I will spend years there, and after I graduate, I would have become an adult. It won't be easier for me to go back to go and learn my skill, because I'll be trying to make ends meet.
Now let's not check this life of these people that we check up to. Life of Mams Mudo, Dangote, Otedola. What do you want to tell people? Because some people are there and they are losing focus. Like, does this thing come once?
It does not come once. There's no perfect time for success. You start small. Start in a way you can, in a way you can. That is it's not everything that you should start elaborately, build big. No, even small dreams. I believe small dreams are the one that, brings in big success. Because let's look like Vicky James brand. Let's look like the inventor of bulb. He failed 1,001 times before he got it right. Success is not about dreaming big. The small dream that you have, the small vision you have, if you put it into place to bring out bigger results.
Oh, the small dream you have. Some people are talented, but that small dream you have, it can go globally. And to my viewers at home, we have checkmate every aspect: unemployment, parent pressure, influence, things that can affect you or hinder you not to be successful. Now think of it. Meditate every day. I am winner. I will make it in life. I can do things well. Your self-meditation help you a lot. And also diligent. Work with your purpose. Some people are talented, but they are working negative, they are not working around their purpose. Now, we are moving to the end of the conversation. So, can you just tell my viewers at home bye for the program and introduce?
What I can say in summary is that you should believe in yourself, focus on your dream, and work towards it. And I believe it will bring in results.
Your name to the viewers at home, they want to.
My name is Adebeson Peace Deborah.
All right, so my viewers at home, my name is Odin Folua Israel. Building today, shaping tomorrow.
Sandalili, 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 sandalili.